welcome to the studio. This is your lower body restore. You are going to need a resistance band, a long resistance band. I would go like light to medium on the resistance, and then you're going to grab a pillow. And what you can do is when you come down to set up on all fours, you can put the pillow underneath your knees. And then what we're going to do with the band is we're going to drape it over the top of the back. So you're going to think of low back here since we're doing low body. And you're going to wrap it around kind of like where that low back is, okay? And then when you come up, I'm going to take my pillow out for now. When you come up onto hands and knees, you're going to walk those knees back a little bit so they're right underneath your hips, and then push your chest forward and the hands are down on the band. So just depending on the tightness of the band, you can walk those hands forward a little bit or back. So what we're going to do is cat-cow here. So you're going to round through your spine, stretching the band, curling that tailbone under, and you're going to go into extension for your cow. So you're going all the way into extension, lifting that focus up and shoulders down. So what you can really feel here is the band stretching. So as you curl that tailbone under and round out your back, you're scooping through those abdominals. And then as you go down into your cow, you're finding that extension of the spine. And what you can really focus on here is how your abdominals are contracting and engaging. So if you think about the front of your belly, your abdominals are connected to the back of your band. You are using that as a guide. So as you go into these cat and cows, you're connecting the two together. So if I'm pulling my belly up to my band and rounding my back into that cat and curling that tailbone under, I should feel that stretch through the back of my low back. And then as I go into our cow here, I'm still keeping those abdominals scooped because they are connected to the band. So it's just going to give you a little bit of a kind of mind to body connection here. It gives you kind of a good guidance on where you should be feeling it. So really trying to get into the hips as well. And we'll go one more each. All right. And then I want you to go into a flat back. Okay. So flat back is you are kind of going in between the two, right? So here, I want you just to hold this position. Walk your knees out a little bit wider. Walk those knees out a little bit wider. And what you're going to do here is you're going to scoop your belly up and try to flatten out your back into the band. All right. And that's going to, again, kind of like look and feel different for everyone. So take a deep breath in. You can kind of let your belly go. And then when you exhale, you're going to scoop your belly up to the band, and that band is sitting right on that low back. So you should start to feel those and get in that engagement there. The abs are engaging, the lower back muscles are engaging, and all you're doing is taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out as you scoop those abs up to the band. Go 2 more times. And go 1 more time. Alrighty, sit back onto the heels, release the band down to the floor, and then we're going to push our hips back as we bring the arms forward, relaxing those toes and pushing into your child's pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, keep pushing those hips back all the way to your heels to stretch out. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So I want you to grab the band again. We're going to come back up onto hands and knees. So same placement with the band. If at any time you want to ditch the band here, you absolutely can. Okay. It's just, again, a good tool for you to use to feel those abdominals. So same hand placement here, right underneath the shoulders. If you need to come down to the elbows, you can do that as well. Bring those knees back underneath your hips if they're a little bit wide. Pull your chest forward. We're going to shift our weight onto one leg and extend the opposite leg out. I want you to flex through the foot and point through the foot. And then what I want you to feel here is the connection that you made earlier. We're just now on single leg. So you're connecting the front of your belly to the back of the band, right? You're scooping those abs up to the band. And you should feel that your back is starting to flatten out as you do that. So keep a flexed foot here. And you're going to draw the toes down and draw the toes up. I want you to think of an imaginary wall behind you, and you're sliding the toes down, tap the floor, and slide the toes up. You're going like really, really slow here. Slow-mo going down, slow-mo coming up, because I want you to pay attention to what your back's doing, right? That band should really not be moving a whole lot. We're going to go 2 more times. 1 more time, you're going to stay up, hold, and then we're going to kick the heel in towards the glute, find your hamstring curl, and reach it back out. And again, you're going slow here. You're finding as much as you can, lifting up through those abdominals to connect to that low back. Sometimes our low back likes to go into an arch position, into that sway back. So you're still lifting those abs, so that way you can feel that back flattening out. Go 1 more time, and then come back down. All right, shake the hips side to side, and then we're going to go to the other side. All right, so you're going to start by shifting your weight onto your other leg and extending that leg all the way out, and you're just holding here as you breathe. Take a deep breath in. When you exhale, get out of the low back by lifting your belly up to the band. You can even feel that band start to do like a little minor stretch. And then we're going to lift that leg up slowly and come back down. Slowly coming up to that top of the wall and all the way down that imaginary wall to the bottom. Touch the floor and lift up and lower down. Inhale, coming up. When you exhale, you're scooping your belly up and pulling the foot down. We're going 2 more times. And 1 more time, we're going to stay up, hold, and you're going to bend the knee. Keep that thigh bone up. Keep the back flat. Inhale and exhale. Even though we're moving the leg, we're still focusing on those abdominals and the low back. Go 3 and 2 and 1 more time. Awesome. And then come all the way down. Push those hips back again. You can let go of the band and give me that child's pose 1 more time. So knees are apart, feet are together, walking those fingers all the way out as you push those hips back. From here, you're going to just rock side to side, or you can stay and hold in that position. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, sinking those hips all the way back to the heels. Go 4 and 3, last 2, and 1 more time. Awesome. All right, so you are going to roll down on your back. If you need the pillow for your head, bring it up by your head. You won't need it right out of the gate. We're going to do some shoulder bridges, so we need your head to be flat on the floor. You are going to grab your band again, and this time you're going to drape it over the top of your hips. Make sure that the band is not on the bottom of or the top of the legs. It's like where the hip bones are and where the pelvis is. Come all the way down with your head, and then bring those hands on either side of the band. Bring walk those feet a little bit closer together. And what you did on all fours, we're going to do essentially the same thing here. We're just flipped, right? So we're going to keep our abdominals connected to the back. We're going to push our hands down into the band, and we're going into a glute bridge up, stretching the band over the top of your hips. And then I want you to bring your hips straight down and straight up and straight down. Inhale, coming up to the top, and exhale, lower. All the way up, stretch the band, all the way up, all the way down. So as you go into these, make sure that you're not arching through that sway back again, right? You're feeling more of a neutral back here, and if anything, a slight tailbone curling under and curling those hips towards your nose. Go 2 more times. And go 1 more time. Good. Now bringing the hips down, you're going to rock your legs side to side. Just stretch out into that low back twist. Go 2 more times. And go 1 more time. Alrighty. Now we're going to go into your single leg. So same placement with the band over the top of the legs. Walk those feet in a little bit. You're going to boost the hips up until you feel the back of the legs. So you can go high, high, high. Back of the legs are going to fire up. We're going to send one leg out, and we're going to lift and lower one leg as we stabilize the other leg. Watch again that you're not going into that arch of the spine. You're keeping the belly pulled in, connecting the belly to spine. 3, 2, last one. Perfect. Don't lower down. Just switch to the other side. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Check out your back. Check out your hips. Keep stretching the hips up to the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both of your feet down, and you're going to roll through your spine. Come all the way down, and then rock those knees again, side to side. Letting the knees fall all the way to one side and all the way to the other side. Go 3 more. And 2. And 1 more each. Awesome. All right, you are going to roll all the way over to your side. And then you're going to come all the way forward onto your belly. So you've got your band out of the way. You're going to take the pillow here. All right. If you're not using a pillow, you can bring your hands down and you can rest your head on your forehead, or you can bring your head on top of your pillow, forehead on top, and bring the arms out wide to the side. We're going to lift one leg up. I want you to keep both of those hips on. As you lift that leg up, we're going to point through the toes, and then we're going to send that leg all the way over to the side. We're going to start to twist our back, and we're going to keep pulling that leg all the way across the room to the other side. Stretch, and then come right back down. So that leg is going to stay straight. You lift it up. You bring it all the way over to the other side of your leg and all the way over to the other side of the room. Try to tap the foot on the floor and then come right back in. And do that 2 more times. Lift up, reach over, tap, and back down. And 1 more time. Lift and reach and tap and come back down. Same leg. Lift that same leg up. You're going to bend. We were right here earlier, right? Kick the heel to the seat. You're going to keep that bend here, and we're going for your scorpions all the way over, tapping that heel and coming back in. So even if we are doing this nice stretch for our back, I still want your abs pulled in as if you have that band over the top of your low back. So you're still making that belly to spine connection. Go 2 more times. Now on our last one, we're going to see if we can hold that leg. Come up, hold the leg, and try to reach that foot down, 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 down towards the floor. You want to think of lifting your top knee up towards the ceiling, trying to get that nice stretch through the front of our hip flexors. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to do the other side. So we're going to start with our straight leg. So this is our other leg. Lifting that leg up. You're rotating with those hips, lifting up and then reaching back towards the floor. And then coming back down and lift the leg up first. Rotate. Small little twist. Maybe your foot comes down, maybe it doesn't. It's a little harder for me on this side because it's my tighter side. So I'm going to just do what feels okay. I'm going to keep my belly pulled in so that way I'm supported through my back, and go 1 more time. Lift. Awesome. Then come right back down, and we'll get a little bit more through the front of the body. So you're going to bend, kick through the heel, and reach that heel all the way over to the side, reaching it towards the floor and then bringing it back down. Lift and reach. So again, if you can think of your hips lifting the leg up, rotating your hips and rotating that leg outward in that external position. There's a lot of like twisties and rotating here, but once you get that, then you can really open up the hip. All right, 1 more time. We're going to stay up hold, and you're gonna reach that foot all the way down, and you're trying to lift this top knee up towards the ceiling, up towards the ceiling. Keep pulling that heel down towards the floor and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back down. So now you're gonna roll back on your side and back on your back. We're just like pancaking here. You can use the pillow if you need to behind your head. We don't need to do our bridges. We're just gonna stretch it out. So I want you to grab the band again. You're gonna bring it over the top of your foot. All right, so one foot is in the middle of the band. You're gonna cross your other foot over the top of the leg to take a figure 4 stretch. You're gonna walk your hands all the way up the band to get tension, and then you're going to bend your bottom leg and pull the band in towards you to stretch out. Essentially, we wanna stretch out the top leg, that hip there. So if you need a little extra stretch, you can either rock side to side. You can guide that leg out a little bit. All right. We're going to hold here for 10 counts. Either you're rocking or you're just holding in the stretch. You're keeping the band nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to unwind. Switch feet. So now the other foot is in. You're going to drape that leg over the top and figure 4 stretch on your other side. Take a deep breath in. When you exhale, you're pulling the band in towards you. That pulls that bottom leg, and then that pulls the top leg. And then when you're ready, again, you can hold the stretch. You can rock side to side. Sometimes rocking helps to kind of find different stretches in the hips and the legs. And go 3 and 2. Last one. Awesome. All right. Unwind the legs. You are going to roll to a seated position. We will cool it down with our 3 deep breaths. I'm going to use the pillow. If you want to use it, you can sit on top of your pillow. You're going to fold your legs in front of you, whatever is most comfortable for those legs. You're going to shake out your arms, close your eyes, just shake out any tension. And then take a deep breath in. And shrug those shoulders all the way up to your ears. Hold here. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Drop those shoulders down heavy. 2 more times, all the way up with those shoulders to your earlobes. 3, 2, 1. Drop the shoulders heavy and go 1 more time. All the way up. Hold, 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 hold for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop those shoulders down. Nice job, you guys. I hope that band was very helpful for you to feel your lower abdominals and to get your low back exactly where it needs to be. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.